When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here, but then one of my buddies showed me this website. And now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge. Globe of ours, known as Earth. It is I, your lovable host, L. Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. And yes, I checked today and all weekend, and it has not changed. It is, speaking of weekend, it is now the beginning of a brand new week. It is Monday, August the 24th in the year of our Lord, 2015, as we begin the week with a bang. Of course, the number, as always, should you wish to speak to me here live, is toll-free 603-835-3224. Again, that's 603-835-3224. And just go right ahead and dial that number in and give me a buzz should you feel like you need to chastise me or congratulate me or agree with me or disagree with me or anything else, for that matter, in the subjects that we're talking about this evening. Speaking of subjects at hand, right now I'm trying something that is new. Well, new to me. It's a cigar, and it's a short cigar, and it's a Corona, and it's by 24-5. The number 24, and then the number 5. 24-5. It's their 1958. And I've never heard of it, and I've never tried it before, so I thought I'd give it a shot. It was a medium price stick. It was around $7, I do believe. So if you see, it's no, we don't have like a camera here, so I can't really show you the label, but the label is, it's the number 24 and the number 5. In black, the numbers are black, in a white circular background, and right below it is the number 1958, which is the model, if you will, of the cigar. Now, I don't know what the 1958 really means. I didn't get into detail about the cigar. In fact, I haven't even tried it yet, so I'll have to light it up and tell you what it's like. But we'll hold off for a bit because we got a lot to cover today. I know a lot of people are thinking and talking about the Dow and the Dow dropping. And some people are saying, well, the sky is falling, it's time to panic. I'm telling you, it's not time to panic yet. Now, I am not now, nor have I ever claimed to be, nor have I ever played a financial expert on any TV program or movie. So take what I have to say with a grain of salt. And this is, if you look at the historical view of the stock market, this type of reversal, if you will, is nothing new. In fact, they often call it a market correction. Because a lot of times what happens, and I guess, the correction comes like clockwork almost, like every 18 or 19 or 20 months. You get this, and famously, well, we're not in October, but famously enough, it seems like almost most corrections happen on a Monday. We got Black Monday throughout history, for the stock market. There are a number of different Black Mondays. And this is no different. Well, it has a lot to do with the weekend and things that transpire over the weekend, especially now that we're a more global economy. Well, there's a lot more that can happen over the weekend. So when people get back to work, at least here in the Western world, there are issues with all of that, with what happened over the weekend. And so you have to deal with that from time to time. And this is simply called a market correction. And the stock market didn't even drop 10% today. So it's not like I know some people, well, it was like almost 600 points. Well, yeah, but considering the value of the Dow right now, that is not a correction, or excuse me, that is not a drop that would be terrible. So it's not something that you have to really worry about at this particular point. If you are in stocks, I'm going to tell you to stay in stocks. I mean, listen to your financial advisor if you have one, because you and your financial advisor know what your financial goals are, and they better be able to tell you, how to reach your goals. But understand, unless you're a day trader, I call them day trippers. Are there really any day traders left? I know that was, for in the 90s, early 2000s, when people could actually get real-time stuff on their computer. There are people that made a lot of money. They quit their jobs. They made a lot of money day trading. And I know a lot of people who lost a lot of money. Now, I never could figure out how people got started. Now, I heard people, there are people that saying, well, you need a lot of money to get started in day trading, of which at the time I did not have a lot of. But then I heard these stories about, I started with like $100. Like, really? How the hell do you start with all the software that you needed, at least back then, in order to, and a lot of these guys, they had more than one, they had two computers. Well, most people only had one at the time. So how did you get started with $100 when you got to buy the software, which costs more than $100? You got to buy the service, which costs more than $100. You got to buy another computer, which obviously cost more than $100. So I didn't know how they. There were people out there selling all those wonderful get rich guru quick scam thingies. How to make money in this, and there's still one that comes to New England every once a year or so. How to make money in the stock market, and I always poop. Folks, let me just tell you something. If you think that the post office is really losing money because nobody's using it, then why don't you try getting on somebody's snail mail list? Because you will get all kinds of crap constantly. I am constantly getting stuff from all of these get-rich-quick gurus. Now, I have not attended any of these seminars. I think the last seminar of these get-rich-quick gurus I may have attended was back in the early 2000s. I haven't been to one since. And it was, I take that back. It was It's been a while.